okay, when you look at him and that whole project, what was the song that stuck out for you on that whole project?
Well, I'm kind of biased, but I liked Too Real.
So big every day, but that don't stop our plane. I bring back our homeboys that we done lost our fame.
That Too Real.
Yeah,
that's the one.
I like Too Real.
What was the thing, what made that one the one?
Too Real just took you into a place when you listen to it. You know what I mean? It just, the way it was put together and the singing on it and Pimp and all of that, you know what I mean? It was just a vibe. Yeah. Having Pimp and Face, you know what I mean, in the room together, vibing, you know, it was something to really be there, to be present to see.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gonna talk.
And guess what, guys? He back. Mama, hey, there go that man. He in the building today, man. You know already, this is my guy, man. The historian, the GOAT, as he wear on his hat proudly, as he should. Hey, my guy, Mr. Lee's in the building.
What's good? What's good?
What's good, man? After interviewing Power Wow, I had to get you back on here.
Man.
I said, man, Power done gave me some. I didn't even think about all this stuff. I'm like, I didn't interview Mr. Lee a lot of times. And certain time we just talk about stuff that's going on because I like talking to you.
Yeah.
So, but a lot of times I don't look at I know the accolades are there. Mm-hmm. I respect them. And if anybody come trying to holler about engineering, making beats, all that, I say, Mr. Lee the GOAT. So you got the right hat on.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Man, thank you so much for everything you've done for the music industry and everything you've done for the South, man. You held it down, man, more than anybody that I've ever met. So thank you, bro. Man. I just want to first start off by asking you about, like, early on, some of the stuff I'm gonna talk to you about tonight really is just like, dang, like you did so much, you just really don't know where to start. Like my homies, the Scarface joint, man, like how was that? Was that whole project?
Yeah, that was the whole project. That was a double CD.
How many songs on that CD? Can you remember that? Oh, I done reached back in my bag.
It's like 20, 28, something like
back
that.
then it was popular. Like, you got to realize, what year was that? Was 90 what?
It had to be
96, 97?
Probably like 96, 97.
And that's when they were doing that. You remember, because the double CD with Pop came out. MJG, everybody was doing the double CDs back then. And what did you think about it when you first seen the double CDs come into play?
Man, I really didn't think nothing about it. We were just in there working. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, we in there creating. We weren't thinking about how many songs it was going to be and none of that.
So that's up to somebody else.
Yeah.
Whoever packaging it up. Who lines out, like, these songs are, like, when you're in, because really Rap-A-Lot was more independent, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
So would it be Jay Prince, or would it be
just all
Big Chief? How would y'all learn what song was gonna be on the track and what song wasn't when they would process it?
We just would sit around and listen to the whole body of work and figure out what songs fit and what didn't, and that's how we put the records together.
Always.
It was always like a family affair doing that.
So it wasn't really a time when everybody like, man, that need to go on there, man. Man. Y'all just kind of knew.
We kind of knew, you know what I'm saying? Face is real meticulous about his music anyway, so he always had everything pretty much, what was going to be there, what wasn't. You know what I mean? Because if it didn't fit, it wasn't going to get played anyway.
When you hear people talk about Scarface, they talk about he produced beats too, right?
Yeah.
But you never really known him for that, because I think his vocals and the way that his rap is, it outshined anything else, because the way he's a storyteller.
Yeah. The way beats are put together, it has to be meticulous. You know what I mean? Any type of rapper cannot rap on no Scarface record, bro. It just ain't gonna happen.
Really?
Nah, because that track is so intricately put together for him. You know what I'm saying? He put his hands on it. It's gotta be in that lane for him, and it's only one lane. You know what I mean? That he gonna work in, and it's got to be meticulous. The groove got to be right. Everything, the instrumentation, the way the sounds. Everything has to be correct.
Okay, when you look at him and that whole project, what was the song that stuck out for you on that whole project?
Well, I'm kind of biased, but I liked Too Real.
So big every day, but that don't stop our plane. I bring back our homeboys that we done lost our fame.
That Too Real.
Yeah.
That's the one.
I like Too Real.
What made that one the one?
Too Real just took you into a place when you listen to it. You know what I mean? It just, the way it was put together and the singing on it and Pimp and all of that. You know what I mean? It was just a vibe.
Yeah.
Having Pimp and Face, you know what I mean, in the room together, vibing. You know, it was something to really be there to be present to see.
Wow, man, and that's what I'm saying, man. Like, these are moments that you seen things in there, man, in that studio, man. Just critiquing what is when they would come in there. Some people was like, man, did you have to give them pointers? I know you were working Scarface now, but certain people may want you to say, hey, man, should I say it like this or say it like that?
Yeah, they wanted that. If you didn't give input, then you got put out the room.
They don't even want you in there if you can't give input.
If you're in there holding up space and you're not a part of the creation, you can't be in there.
Wow. And I can understand that because this is a hustle. This is a job.
Yeah.
This ain't nothing to play with.
It's intimate. You know what I mean? When you're creating music and you're really creating it for real, it's an intimate, you know what I mean, position and space. And you don't want people that's not creating and bringing some type of a vibe into the room. If they taken out of the room, then you don't want them in there. You know, you don't want nobody out on their phones taking pictures, doing videos like they do now. Man, you'd have got ran out the studio doing that.
They ran you up out of that thing.
They don't want that in there because it's like it's sacred. You know what I'm saying? They ain't want all that.
How was it the first day that you ever met Scarface?
I was nervous as hell.
He was already the Scarface.
Yeah.
What songs had he done already?
He was already.
He had did that. I never seen a man cry till I seen a man die.
I was a fan then. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, what the hell am I doing here? You know what I'm saying? But I got in the room and I just, you know, I did what I did, and we ended up having a, you know, artist-producer relationship that's been going on for over 20 years.
What did he say to you though when he first?
He said I was dope. You know what I mean? Man, you dope, man. You know, I play
seen
everything.
it in you.
You know, I'm like a Black Mike Dean. You know what I'm saying? I play everything. I don't play guitars, but anything outside of that, woodwinds, sax, flutes, all of that, pianos, I do all of that.
Mike Dean he's been around forever. Like, you met Mike Dean early on as well, right?
Yeah, when I first got to rap a lot.
What was it about him, and what did he say? How did you and him even jive? Because both of y'all do music.
Yeah.
Was it a competition thing, or was it that
Mike
you
Dean
looked?
was my teacher.
That's what I'm saying. You looked up to him to where you was like, damn, like
after I got over the shock, the understanding that he was white and he wasn't black. That was the first thing I had to get over. When I saw him, he was a white, long hair hippie. I'm like, what the hell is going on? This is Mike Dean? They said, this is Mike Dean. I was like, man, get the fuck out. Are you kidding? It was him. You know what I'm saying?
Mike Dean, man.
Mike
a
Dean,
beast,
that's
man.
my mentor. Every time I do an interview, you know, we talking about music, I always bring him up. You know, Joe, John Beto, you know, those are my mentors. Tone Capone from the Bay, you know what I'm saying? Those are my mentors. Those guys took me under their wing in one way or the other. And they taught me things, and I'm a sponge of just a collection of all of those names.
Wow.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gonna talk.